This is history class, baby. Class is now in session. Ladies and gentle majors, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with ManaMan, and today we got a juicer for you. We got History 101 and class is in session with our Blade Historian. This is the first deck video I have made with this card, and I don't know what I'm missing. I think a lot of mono white decks are running Wandering Emperor nowadays, but honest to God, I think the Blade Historian is just better. In a pure aggro deck, like, if you're not running the Restoration of Eiganjo, if you're not running, Farewell, like more control-y type of build, if you're just going straight up aggro, this card is better than Wandering Emperor. So I don't know what's going on. Again, first time I can't lie, I've kind of forgot about it, but we're not forgetting about it today. Love the Blade Historian. Attacking creatures getting double strike. What's there to not to like? I mean, things are going to get big. We got removal. We got a bunch of different stuff. Obviously, we got a Legion Angel, because Legion Angel is probably the MVP of any deck that runs it. It's that crazy. It really is. We got 3 extra Legion Angels you can just play. Very, very crazy here. I guess we'll go ahead and start with the Hopeful Initiate. This is going to be cool, because we already know what this does. Training gives you free counters. You're going to destroy an artifact or enchantment. We are actually running Stonebinder's Familiar. I don't think I've ever had a shell. I don't run mono white on this channel a whole lot, because I know it's kind of boring, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So you kind of spruce it up by running Blade Historian, or kind of spruce it up, because you kind of see mono white everywhere, but it is what it is. Stoneminder's Familiar. I don't think I've had a deck with this yet. Maybe one or 0, but it's not about a lot. So Sungold Sentinel and the Stonebinder's Familiar are a pair in heaven, because whenever card goes into exile, you're going to get another 1/1 counter on it. So I absolutely love the synergy here. A lot of counters here. Obviously, we're running Luminarch Aspirant. Any single mono white deck is going to be running this. Adversary, I only like to run 2. That's just my personal preference. I only run 2 because it's a very good late game. Early game, it's not really that great. So if you just get a 3/1 with lifelink early game, it's not bad. But the way you really break this card is using it for late game. So you don't really want 4. That's just my opinion. You can do what you want, but that's just my opinion. Sungold Sentinel is really good because it goes with the Stonebinder's Familiar, and also gives you a little bit of a win condition. If you need to use the Coven ability, you can use this as like a win condition. Let's say you're going against like a deck that otherwise would have beat you. If you've got like a big board and you've got 3 damage left to do, you can just use this and it becomes unblockable. I think that unblockable ability really sets this apart. So I also got Thalia, obviously just attacks some stuff. What else needs to be said? And then this is cool, because the Stonebinder's Familiar, whenever we exile something, we get bigger. So the Brutal Cathar exiles, Spellbinder exiles, and Skyclave Apparition exiles. So instead of running like Redain or something, we're just gonna start just exiling everything and hopefully get our Stonebinder's Familiar big. So removal, tax, this is kind of like a tax card, and then removal with exiling gets our Stonebinder's Familiar big, and then we're going to use our Blade Historian to give our huge dog and just our general creatures double strike. So sounds pretty good to me. This is going to be mono white with Blade Historian. Let's see if it works. Let's see if this is better than Wandering Emperor. Classes in session. Let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Hi Elite, how are we doing here? Holy Sungold Sentinel. Holy crap. Okay. I guess we'll keep it. I don't like mulliganing away 2 land hands, so let's go ahead and do this. And we're definitely going to go for the Stonebinder's Familiar over the... Oh, or should we? Or should we? If they're playing Izzet, I probably just want some more damage out, and I don't know if Sungold gets us there, so we'll probably go for a Hopeful Initiate and then Thalia. Now that we drew Thalia, let's take a little curveball. Usually you want to go Stonebinder's Familiar and Sungold, but... yeah, going into Thalia is probably the better move. So now we get Smoldering Egg, and we are clogged up. We are clogged to the gills. I'm going to go for Thalia. Pass the old turn. At least we'll be able to train at least one time with this. But big thing here is going to be making everything cost a little bit more. So Smoldering... oh, God. We at least get into a land here. That was going to be really, really rough if we did not. So I guess I'll swing in. Yeah, might as well swing in here. Get a free training ability off, which is nice. These are just gonna get blocked, so nothing doing there. And I'm gonna go for Stonebinder's Familiar. Unfortunately, they don't have anything in the grave, so well, we're still gonna play this down. It's still a 3/2, which is really nice, and we get to exile a card, but there's no card to exile, which would be nice for our Stonebinder's Familiar, but it is what it is. I'm not feeling too great about this. I mean, they could go for some sort of Crush the Weak or something, which puts us really, really bad. Prismari Command, yeah, it is what it is. We do get a Blade Historian though. That'll be pretty good in due time. Let's go for our Sungold Sentinel. It is the only thing we can do right now. Get rid of this Prismari Command. And this is at least going to give Stonebinders Familiar, so now we're going to at least be able to chip off some damage here. We're going to be able to do 2 damage, and that's better than nothing here. The problem with this Smoldering Egg is these things are going to be able to get into... he's going to be able to get into Ashmouth Dragon with just, what, 3? 3 more? Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Double Ashmouth Dragon. Oh, there's 2, so they need... Okay. So because Thalia makes everything 1 more, they get into the Ashmouth Dragon with just a 2-costed card originally. Okay. They get another Smoldering Egg, so they got enough eggs. This is fried eggs, man. What the heck? Yeah. I don't know how we get out of this, folks. We do get Emeria's Emeria's Call, rather. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to go for Blade Historian here. This is yeah. We're gonna pay the life here, and we're gonna drop the Blade Historian. This is History 101. This is History class, baby. Class is now in session. Woohoo! And now we get to use Sungold Sentinel to pop off the Stonebinder's Familiar, and yeah, we'll get a lot of things. The trading is gonna go off here. Oh, we actually take it. Screw your dragons. History class is in session. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more Magic deck videos every single day. GhostFaceKillah, the one and only. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, GhostFaceKillah. Holy Moses. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Got a Plains. Oh, we got our Blade Historian. I love the Blade Historian. This is my first ever deck making a video with the Blade Historian. So let's go for the Hopeful Initiate. We got hope. Let's see if we can get out our Blade Historian and beat some serious face. So we got 2 Plains here. I guess we're just going against Mono White. Portable Hole. Yeah, it is what it is. Not really the end of the world here. I mean, we could go in for Thalia now, and I'm feeling pretty good about this. So no 1-drop for them. We have all of the exiling things, so all of our 3-drops do all the exiling removal or taxing with the Spellbinder. So let's go and drop Thalia. And this is going to get pretty cool. We're going to be able to ramp in. We're going to go for Elite Spellbinder, or we're going to be able to remove something, because now all the things are taxed. So we got Professor of Symbology. Yeah, that's not that menacing. I think I'd rather go with Elite Spellbinder on turn 3. Yeah, we do get the Stonebinder's Familiar. That would be really cool if we got that. So you're a little bit late, puppy dog. Hey, you're a good boy, but you're a little bit late, unfortunately. So let's go for Elite Spellbinder. Let's go ahead and take a peek at what you got in this old hand of yours. Borrowed Time, which costs 1 more, so that is worthy of note. Lucky Art Offering, okay. Homestead Courage. Expanded Anatomy. I guess we'll just get rid of the Borrowed Time. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Borrowed Time. That took a long time to think about, but we'll just get rid of the removal, you know? I think we can be a little bit aggro here. They can use the Expanded Anatomy. That's a lot of mana. That's a lot of mana they'll have to sink into that. I know it'll get Vigilance, which is not great. And they can also use the Homestead Courage, which is kind of wild. But if they're going to sink all of their mana into this thing, we're just going to be able to remove it. So, not too worried if they just want to go super tall on this Professor. But hey, listen, Professor, there can only be one. We are the Blade Historian here. So, come on, Professor. Come on, Professor. What's going on here? Okay. Well, I am not going to do any blocking here. That doesn't make too much sense to me. We can either just remove this, and now we can... Okay. Because this has 3 power, I think what I'm going to want to do is just put out the Cathar. So let's go for the Stonebinder's Familiar. You're a good boy. I'll forgive you. So let's go for the Brutal Cathar. Let's go for the Apparition. I think this is better, because I don't want them to give another Learn in case they get rid of the Cathar. So let's go for the Apparition over the Cathar. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. And now that Stonebinder's Familiar gets the Exile ability, we get a little bit of value off that. We do 13, and next turn, class is going to be in session. We're going to drop this Blade Historian. Oh, baby, that is going to be pretty nasty. Give everything double strike. Hopefully they don't drop anything like super fat, because then that would kind of make me not want to swing in that hard. And they actually just don't. Oh my god, no, we wanted to drop it. Oh my goodness, class was almost in session. MTG Player 1981. How are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Hello. Okay, we'll go ahead and give you a little hello. We love to be friendly on this channel here. Lair of the Hydra. Ooh, a Senate Pack Leader. So we're going against green. Greeny Bo Beanie. Alabini. Let's go ahead and drop our Aspirant. Get some 1/1 counters up in here. Sounds good to me. We got plenty of removal, so I think that we're going to be pretty geared up to face this matchup here. We're going to go ahead and take that. Not a big deal. Elite Spellbinder. I'm going to go for the Spellbinder. I don't think I really care that much about removing anything right about now, so let's go in for the Spellbinder. What we got in that hand of yours? Pack Leader, Abundance. I think we're just going to go for the Old Growth Troll. Or the Inscription Abundance, kind of, they can fight us, right? I don't think that's that big of a deal yet. So we'll go ahead and take the Old Growth Troll. That is the most menacing thing. Let's go ahead and swing in here. I think we can kind of beat them to the punch, especially because we are packing all this removal. I know they've got an extra land here. We're going to go with Pack Leader. And then probably this, Rangers class. So they're going to swing in here. I'm just going to take that. That's fine. That is going to be fine. With moi. In a Rangers class. Okay. Let's go ahead and just Cathar away the Pack Leader here. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to save the Apparition for specifically the Old Growth Troll. And I guess we can put this on the Cathar. I kind of don't want to. We'll put this on the Spellbinder, I guess. We'll just go full out aggro. Don't see any reason why we can't do that. Let's go down to 10. And they can always go for this inscription. Oh, now this is dangerous because they can go for the Inscription of Abundance. They can go for the Inscription of Abundance with the kicker. Oh, they just go for the Blizzard Brawl. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good. Ooh, we're in for a world of hurt, aren't we? Okay. We can still use the Apparition on the Pack Leader, and we get just the Abundance. Okay, so, okay. Okay. Okay, we're sweating. This is a sweat. Down to 10 we go. Kayla Frost Dragon is not going to be good here. We're just going to go for the Apparition. I guess we can kill... I think we're just going to take the Pack Leader here. Take the Pack Leader. Can we... Oh, man. I don't know if we're going to be able to get there. If we can swing in, we go down to 6. We can't really block with this. If they drop this, that's really bad. Yeah, because he's still going to be able to use Rangers class. I'm going to go and swing in. Yeah, they go ahead and give us a nice... It is nice, isn't it? If they have, I don't know. I mean, they're going to be able to go with the Old Growth Troll, but we have Skyclave Apparition to deal with the Old Growth Troll. They don't have lethal, so we can just let that go through. So, okay, let's see what they want to do here. If they put this on this is kind of interesting. I think we can probably just block here, right? It's interesting. I'm not going to do it, but... Down to 4 we go. Let's see the Old Growth Troll. They actually go for the Pack Leader instead. That's pretty interesting to me. Well, let's go for the Apparition. Do they know that we're packing the Apparition? Okay. I'm going to go for Skyclave here. Let's take away the Pack Leader. Just taking away what we can. And this is kind of interesting here. I think what we can do is... We have to swing with something. Let's put it on the Apparition here. The reason is we have to swing with something because we're going to use Sungold Sentinel as our win condition. So I'm going to actually put this on the Apparition. Maybe the Aspirant makes them a little bit gun-shy on swinging in with something. And this is going to go through. And the way that we win this match is going to be using Sungold Sentinel with the Coven ability. And now that we got 2, 3, 4, we have got the Coven down. I don't think they're going to chump block because that means they can't get into their Old Growth Troll unless they draw a land. I don't think that they want to... yeah, they're not going to take that gamble. So they actually do, and that is kind of mind-blowing. But okay, if they top deck a land, I'll be very, very sad. But let's go ahead and use the Sungold Sentinel. We'll go ahead and just take care of this. That's fine, whatever. Down to 4 life. We still can trade with the Aspirant. Please, no land. I don't want to see an Old Growth Troll. And they're going to swing in here. So this is going to be 4-3. mean, it's lethal. We have to block. It's just, do we want to use the Sentinel or the Aspirant? Sentinel gives us a win condition, but we have another Sentinel too, so I guess we'll just use one of the Sentinels. Yeah, if they've got... Okay. So we trade there. Yeah, we have another Sentinel. Oh, they just tapped like another Old Growth Troll. Pretty yucky here. Pretty yucky. This does have Trample, right? I think the way we win now is just from the Cave of the Frost Dragon. So let's go for Cave of the Frost Dragon. We'll put this on yourself, just to create a bigger body. We're going to swing in here. No reach, right? No reach. Down to 3 we go. It is nighttime. We still have a win condition in the Cave of the Frost Dragon. As long as we can hold this off. I know they can go for Lair of the Hydra. Obviously, they swing in here. This is going to be a 5-5. I don't care. Don't care. We're just going to block this off. I just want to absorb this damage as much as possible. And I think that's going to be it. Like, how can they win here? Crawling Barons. We could do this. Just want to make sure I'm not forgetting something. They can drop this. I mean, as long as we have Cave of the Frost Dragon, it's going to be it. I know we can actually take this. I just want to make sure I'm not missing something here. I mean, this is... If we go down to 1 life, we block this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's going to be a good game. Like I said, just got to make quadruple sure, like, we're not missing something. There's nothing in the graveyard. They can bring whatever they want back. We have Cave of the Frost Dragon, and that is going to be it. So, quite a sweat there. Quite a sweat, but yeah, we're just going to swing in here, and that's all that there's going to be. 1 life. Good game. Whew. What a sweat. Punchy. How are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Let's see what Punchy's got for us. You like One Punch Man or what? Let's see. Plains. Okie dokie. We'll go for our Hopeful Initiate. And depending on what we got going on here, we might want to go for Sungold Sentinel or Thalia. Let's see. We are running Snow as well, so that's kind of interesting. They got the Adversary out. I don't think that they're going to want to... Now that we got the Aspirant, I think we just kind of want to go into Aspirant and maybe kick this up to a 2-3. Or do we want to swing in later? This is kind of interesting. Do we want to swing in on the next turn? Because this has 3 power, I think I'm just going to do this. And we'll swing in. Because, yeah, we'll swing in here. I think they're going to trade. That's fine. That's fine. That is okay with me. It doesn't feel amazing. You kind of want to keep... Oh, okay. So we got another Adversary. Kind of yucky here. Oh, now we got a Stonebinder's Familiar. I think we're going to go for Stonebinder's Familiar. I want to get this out as soon as possible. That's kind of the thing with the Stonebinder's Familiar, because the way it accrues value is late game like that. So I'm actually just going to go for the Stonebinder's Familiar. I'll probably go for a Sungold Sentinel. Yeah, I think we can do that. Let's go ahead and put this on the Stonebinder. I don't want to swing with the Aspirant. Let's go ahead and put this on you. No attacks. And I think we can go for Sungold Sentinel. Yeah, this way we'll be able to exile a card. Doesn't really matter a whole lot, but we do get to go up with the Stonebinder's Familiar, and next turn, we can go for Elite Spellbinder to put this over the top. So, I definitely like the Stonebinder's Familiar. I wasn't running this in my other mono white deck, so they actually just swing in here. Okay. We'll go ahead and trade. Okay, we'll call your bluff here. We'll do it. I'll trade the Aspirant here. If you're going to give me a 3-1, I know I can go up 1 damage every turn, but I don't want you to keep getting this lifelink off. So this is pretty risky. So they're going to do Valor's Stance. Yeah, it's fine. It's not like the worst thing ever. I think it's honestly pretty okay to do that. So I'm just going to go for Spellbinder here. We're going to be able to get the Stonebinder up. Ooh, they got 2 Wandering Emperors. That is not good. That is very, very not good. I'm actually going to swing on the Sentinel because we actually can't. This is problematic. So they're gonna be able to flash this in and give everything first strike. So we actually can't block here. We're gonna have to just swing in with both of these, and then use the Sentinel to exile this. And yeah, I think that's just gonna have to do. Yeah, because the problem is here, They could have used it the +1 and just had it on first strike, so...
I'm home.
You're home, huh? Well, Wandering Emperors, welcome home. So let's see if they want to use the exile ability, or do they want to just create like a 1/1, or what do they want to do here? They actually just swing in. I'm gonna let that go. I guess we can let that go. See what we can do here with the Wandering Emperor. They do create a 2/2. Okay, so that's interesting.
We must protect the people.
That's interesting. I mean, we can go for just for Brutal Cathar and swing in on the Wandering Emperor now. Like, we can just totally do that. We can... Hold on. Okay. If we Brutal Cathar, I kind of want to Brutal Cathar the Adversary. So if we Brutal Cathar the Adversary, we get rid of the lifelink ability, which is kind of good, but I don't know. I think we can probably just outlast him, right? I think we want to use Thalia, because then that way... Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. That way we take away their ability to go into Wandering Emperor for another turn. We'll go for Hopeful Initiate. I'm going to swing in to get rid of you, and I'm going to swing in to get rid of you, and I'm going to save you. So let's do that. They can't block this, so the Wandering Emperor is going to die. We're going to deal 4 to you, and they can't cast this. Even if they do top deck a land, which they do, they actually cannot go into the Wandering Emperor because of our Thalia now. Taxed it a little bit too high. So this Paladin's class is going to be able to go through, but they can't swing with the Adversary. Oh, they can't. No, I was going to say, don't do it. Don't do it. That is a mistake. You will regret it very much so. They do swing in here. This has Vigilance, so I think we should trade. The Sungold Sentinel can do some stuff, though. You're not making this easy, are ya, Punchy? I guess we'll trade here. Yeah, it doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel great. I don't like doing this, but... yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. So we can now just go Brutal Cathar. I think we're just going to Brutal Cathar this Adversary. That's fine with me. We're still going to be able to get the Stonebinder's Familiar. Oh, and we take it. We take it. Let's go. Whew. Love Ray, how are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. This is a keeper if I have ever seen one. We get a little bit nervous if we don't get into proper land. 2 lands that are a little dicey, but it's still very, very keepable. So now we're in sweat mode. We are in sweat mode. But I guess we'll just go for... we'll go for Luminarch Aspirant. We want to get the bigger counters out first, so let's go ahead and give us up to 2/2 here. That'll be able to accrue some nice value over time. Gotta love the Aspirant. And the Kamigawa Transients, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to drop the Thalia just because I want to be able to tax their rune spells a little bit. So, we'll go and swing in here. Get them down to 17. This is a little bit rough, though, because we missed our land drop. We have missed our land drop here. And the Rune of Sustenance, at least it costs 3 instead of 2 now. So, that's still good. That is still good. They're going to swing in here. Oh, my. We are going to need... Yeah, we're going to need a land here. And we get it. We get the Emeria's Call. Thank goodness. We'll be able to Brutal Cathar our way into here. Thank goodness, because this was going to get a little bit dicey here. Let's go ahead and get rid of you real quick, and I think we'll put it on the Thalia now. Yeah, go down to 14. This is looking really good. If we can get into Blade Historian, and we can go into History class early, we're looking really good here. So let's see if they have the Jukai Naturalist or something. Obviously, Touch of the Spirit Realm. Okay, so they can get rid of the Brutal Cathar. Or they can get rid of the Thalia. I saw them targeting it, so I think they would still take the Cathar. That would be kind of weird to me if they don't. Ooh, I don't know. Are they actually confuddled here? They take away the Cathar. That's what I thought they would do. That makes the most sense. But we actually get another Brutal Cathar, which is pretty funny. Actually, at this point, I don't know. I think I might just want to go for Stonebinder's Familiar and then go for another Aspirant. Ooh, this is getting a little cocky. I think we do. I think we do. I don't really care that much. You've got a trampled creature. It's like, I don't... You know, whatever. It is what it is. I'm gonna actually... No, we're not. I thought it was gonna be cute and use the Sungold Sentinel to maybe remove this, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. That doesn't really make too much sense. Let's go ahead and just make the Thalia just, like, super big, I guess. Sure, sure. They don't have any positive blocks here. So they actually just take it. Wow. So what I'm nervous about here is a Rune of Sustenance and then like a Michiko's Reign of Truth. They can get something super mega duper big. in the air. But, I mean, we also have a Thalia out, so we tax them so hard right now, I don't know if that's going to be able to get it done. Let's say we do, I mean, we can drop this Blade Historian if we get another land, and I don't know, I just don't see how they're going to be able to withstand all that. That's a lot of firepower. Classes in session. So there's the Rune of Sustenance, so they're going to be able to get lifelink out of this, but they only have one land down. I don't know if they had a land drop yet. I kind of forgot, to be honest with you. So they don't. They got Eiganjo, so they still have 2. They still have 2 land here, and they actually don't. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go for Brutal Cathar. I mean, if they don't have removal, obviously this is over, and we take it, and that's going to be it. Good game, runes. So we're back here at the hideout, the post-game wrap, and I don't know. Unfortunately, there was not a whole lot of instances where the Blade Historian came apart. I think I had a little bit less time for this video than other videos, and I do apologize for that. I think the Blade Historian actually only came out twice, or once, rather, and then twice it would have came out to finish the game, but they conceded before. So the Blade Historian didn't get a whole lot of screen time, and I do apologize for that. But you do see that many times the Blade Historian is going to be better than Wandering Emperor or any other 4-drop. So I think this is a win. I'll probably be making more decks with Blade Historian. Again, this is the first time I've ever made a deck video with Blade Historian, so I did have to craft 3 wild cards for this thing. Excuse me. So I am going to be getting my money's worth, and I'm going to be making a few more decks with the Blade Historian. You can be sure about that. But that is going to be it for this video. Go ahead and leave me a like. The button looks just like this. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how it goes in the comments, because it really helps, and I appreciate all of you. But until the next time, I will see you on the next episode. ManaMan, out.